It's huge. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I have with me today a special delivery from Polycade. And by the way, make sure you thank my wife in the comments because her arms really hurt right now from holding the camera up. Which is my phone. It'll make her really happy. I have from Polycade, we have the stand, the Sente, and then some accessories. And you guys are gonna live vicariously through me today. We're gonna open this together, see what's inside, and see how it goes together. All right, let's get into this. Disclaimer, I am currently employed in marketing with Polycade. Polycade supplied the Sente for review and promotional use. However, all opinions expressed within the video are my own. First cut. And there we have the stand for the Sente. Looks very industrial, very heavy duty. Okay, here we go. A total failure. You're up in here like Spielberg. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's got the vinyl on it already. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow, look at this. A whole box dedicated to protecting it.
To protect the unmatched quality of Polycade.
That's pretty cool. Wow. That is industrial grade beauty. So you have the magnetic control panel and Polycade logos here. We're gonna get the rest of this off right here and see what else we got going on. So probably some hardware in here. Okay, all right, now we gotta figure out how to get this on a stand. Okay, we had to move the old legacy Atari for new generation Polycade. It's got Atari genetics though. That stand right there is seriously robust. Look at that thing. That is gorgeous. I mean, it just looks so like a real arcade. It looks like a real arcade cabinet. Just scan this QR code and it gives you instructions, and very readable, very easy, very simple to follow instructions. So I just thought I would mention that, kind of important. Because not all arcade machines give you very good instructions. Like this one. Sorry, oh my god. Oh yeah, word of advice. If you get a marquee, don't forget to put it on before you put your Polycade on the wall or stand. Hold on, lift it back up. Okay. Hello gamer fam and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at some crazy stuff. So here I am, I'm going to go over this video that we're looking at here, and I'm going to tell you guys just basically what I went through and what my take on the Polycade Sente is so far. Now keep in mind I am in marketing for Polycade to deter you, but rather to be transparent with you because I'm backing this product because I believe in it. I think it's a really good product and I want people to see that. And I would recommend, if you're new to the channel, going back and checking out a lot of my other reviews and stuff, because A vast majority of me going over things that I really like, you will see that whether I purchase it with my own money or it's been sent to me, like I'm very honest about how I feel about it. All right, let's get into this video and check this thing out. All right, so it was really easy for me to get these things set up to wall mount the control panel. And as you can see, I have 4 of the control panels right now. You have the dual stick, so you can play games like Robotron and Smash TV, and the trackball. One of the major things that I absolutely love about the Polycade Sente is the aesthetic of it, for one thing. And not everybody is in with the kind of modern design, but to me, it's just a very retro future look, and it fits perfectly with my style and the look of my game room, so to speak. I love the fact that you get like branded accessories with it. So you get like the 8-bit do controller with the Polycade branding on it. And I absolutely love the look and aesthetic of this thing. Everything from the colors to the contrast of the design itself. The screen is amazing. It is a 24-inch screen. The thing that's great about it is it doesn't have a reflective surface. So the Sindens work really well with it, and I haven't had any issues there. As well as the color saturations, which look really good on it. They do offer a digital marquee. I'm still waiting for them to send me one. I think they're out of stock at the time of me making this video, but nonetheless, a lot of people rave about it and say how much they love it. So yeah.
My God, it's beautiful.
So look at how beautiful this thing is. Oh my God. Moving along, I love how everything is tucked in here. Anybody who's made a multicade before, like, you know, the kind of complexities that go into trying to get your wire set up and have space in there and a way to use a keyboard or have something that's going to give you access to the UI of the system. With the Sente, obviously, you have this rollout keyboard. You even have a USB extension. I personally went and bought a USB hub for mine because I thought, hey, you know, it's going to be way easier to get to. The computer's kind of like tucked up behind the control panel. It just makes it easier to get to the USB ports. And personally, I prefer it like that.
Sound like we got a Shilly Simpy here. Get your torches.
And once again, like the color and the aesthetic of the keyboard and mouse and all the branded stuff is so nice. Like the whole system just captures this sense of innovation and like genius that's gone into it.
Just simping for this thing.
So when we get inside of the tray, I personally just have my 2 extra 8-bit do console controllers there. And this thing is like a kiosk, basically. Like if you're not using it as an arcade, you could actually use it as like a legit kiosk. It's so cool. That's what I love about it. And it has this commercial look and a commercial feel. It does not feel flimsy at all. The metal is very heavy duty. The PC itself actually runs a Ryzen 7 Pro with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it's beefy for its size. So it's running dual channel, 16 gigabytes, Ryzen 7 Pro, 1 terabyte hard drive, SSD. I can't remember if it's SSD or NVMe, but the thing runs like butter. I mean, any of the retro games that you're going to want to play on there, obviously no problem. The only place where you kind of have to compensate for performance is when you start getting up into like the newer games like Street Fighter 6, but it still runs Street Fighter 6 great. It's just, you definitely have to like cut down on the graphical usage. But for the system that's coming with it, it's the most effective way to give you your best bang for your buck, I guess you could say. So the speakers on this thing absolutely slap like insanely hard. These are hands down the highest quality speakers that I have ever had in an arcade system. And there's no subwoofer. I mean, they just kick. I would like to point out that there's the Umbrella Arcade, which doesn't give credit to Polycade. Sente for kind of stealing its design pretty much.
Shit of a bitch. I knew it.
And not only that, but like the pricing is insanely high for what it is. And it's like they're running Retrobat on there, which nothing against Retrobat. I love it. But Polycade has AGS. And on top of that, it looks really oversized. I mean, either that or Linus Tech Tips is about the size of a tattoo from Fantasy Island.
They also say that they'll offer lifetime support.
Now, as far as oversized go, people have complained about the size of the Polycade Sente screen, which is 24 inches, and that is actually the perfect size to reduce eye strain. It's like the golden ratio of screen sizes. And not to mention that when you play shooting games without the reflective surface, it works really well. Of course, one of the coolest features about this is that it's modular, so you can literally change the control decks. One of the cool things about this control panel is that you can pull it out, adjust it a little bit, and then you have pinball buttons on the side. So if you want to play Pinball FX, guess what? It's that easy. And it works swimmingly. Now, take into consideration that you don't have to use the mini PC. They do actually have a kit that allows you to build a like hardcore gaming PC in there if you want to. But the modular controls are super easy to use to change out. It's literally just a USB plug, and all you do is pull the other one out and put these ones in. And having wall storage makes it that much more convenient because you're also not taking up space and it's easy access. But obviously you're going to be able to play games like Marble Madness with the actual controls that it was meant to be played with, the trackball. That's one of the great things about the Sente is that you get that authentic feel. And of course, then you have your dual stick games like Robotron 2084. Who doesn't want to play Robotron with the original controls? Basically, this thing offers you every single commercial feature that you could possibly want in your house. Now, you can also bring your own games aside from what's in the store, and there are plenty of MAME games that you can actually purchase, but it's very easy. It's like a drag and drop type deal. The Sindens work great with this thing and add another layer of fun to it. Granted, you get through the finagling of the Sinden software, which honestly isn't that bad, but if you're not as experienced, you might need a little bit of assistance.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
But that's another thing that Polycade does really great, is they give awesome customer support. If you do have any issues, they're going to address them. Games like Discs of Tron, you're going to be able to play with the overlay in the background. And again, a lot of these games you have to BYOB or BYOG. Playing Discs of Tron like this makes it special, and you're able to play it with a push-pull spinner and flight stick. Well, Tron stick. But it's beautiful this way and the way it was meant to be played. Getting into some of the newer games that you can play, like Street Fighter 6, you're going to have to turn down the graphics settings a bit, but the game still plays really well. You're looking at the settings that I have now, you'll be able to play at 60 FPS. If you want to turn up the graphics a little bit more, you could definitely go for a 30 FPS target. The same thing with Street Fighter 5, and that one you're going to be able to play on a higher graphical fidelity setting. This is another really cool thing about Polycade, is you're actually able to play games that are exclusively in arcades. Galactic Battlegrounds is one of those games, and it's a 4-player game. We're going to get into some of the stuff that Polycade has coming in the near future for the Sente. But Galactic Battleground was made by Slackers Inc. By the way, my friend Joe over at Indie Arcade Wave, shout out to him, is one of the reasons why I know about the game. It's an awesome game that basically takes elements of Galaga, but the only way you can play this is either at the arcade or on a Polycade, or something with AGS technically. And of course, then we have the emulated games like Street Fighter 2, which you can actually purchase in the AGS store. Most of their arcade games run on MAME, which makes everything very streamlined, and that's one of the benefits of the AGS system. Food Fight's another great one that you can purchase in the AGS store. You can either use your trackball or analog mode on your joystick to play it. And obviously Food Fight is a major classic. As far as modern games go, there's plenty to choose from, especially indie style games. But this is a great one, Katana, and I just thought I'd show you guys real quick. I'm going to give you guys an exclusive look at some of the stuff that's coming from Polycade as far as new peripherals. And when I say that, I mean controllers and controller options. I mean, everything you could possibly want, and it plays just how it should. So let's check some of that out. Coming sometime in the first quarter of 2026, you have the all-button fight deck and the yoke module, which doesn't come with the yoke, but is made to work perfectly with the GRS yoke from Glenn's Retro Show. Next, we have the 4-player control deck, which not only looks awesome, but is going to be great when you have friends and family over to play those awesome, nostalgic 4-player games, or even new-gen 4 players. In addition to all these options, Polycade is also going to market a blank deck to customers who want to build their own. So let's face it, there's nowhere else you can find this many customizable modular options for a commercial quality arcade unit anywhere else. And as another cherry on top, remember they're using high quality parts like Sanwa JLF joysticks, Sanwa buttons, and Brook encoder boards. But you might be wondering, can I play other consoles on it, or am I stuck with PC?
Mini PC, but you can order it without that. So if you do, you could install your own gaming PC, or even a Nintendo Switch or a Steam Deck. Now you can see I've got Polycade software running on the gaming PC here, and I also installed a KVM switch, so with the click of a button I can change the system over to run off of the Switch. The Polycade Sente working off of a Steam Deck. So I've got this sort of partially disassembled to make it easy to show you everything here. So first of all, let's just take a look here. This is the Steam Deck UI. We can use the joystick to move around, select a game, play as normal, all that stuff works. So now the way the Steam Deck is set up here, I've got a USB-C hub here, and this USB-C hub features like a pass-through power. So you'll note that my Steam Deck is charging. So we can have this set up for infinity amount of time. I've got the controller plugged into here, just the regular USB-C or USB-A port on this guy. HDMI plugs into the white controller board back there. And that is...
Not to mention that they have the new Steam machine coming out, which is going to probably be a go-to console for a lot of people who own the Polycade Sente, especially ones who have already adopted the Steam subsystem. And this is exactly what I was talking about when I mentioned its kiosk appeal. It quite literally has a stunning visual style, high quality build, and presents itself as a modern arcade or kiosk, yet with the versatility of both. And if you have any gripes with native software, you needn't worry about customer support. Polycade will look after you. Some people haven't exactly embraced the aesthetic of the system itself, and if it's not for you, there are other options coming soon, actually. But regardless, the options that are coming are going to have the same features as in a modular system. They're all going to use the same accessories, which makes it even better. Now, I was sent this system because I work in marketing with Polycade, but I can tell you that if I did not already have a multicade, I would have purchased one of these, like 100%. But I had already been building that thing before Sente really even started crowdfunding. However, the convenience of having one is massively understated. And if you are the type of person who actually plays games and wants to play them with the original controls, this is the perfect system for you. Not only that, but it's got the kiosk appeal and it's very customizable. Let me know what your impressions of the system are down in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. And until next time, stay safe and I'll see you guys then.